How's it guys, Robbie here. Welcome back to another episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It has been a little while since we've been in this game. I think the last video I made was in January, which was, well, it was only 2 months, but it still felt like a little while. But here today because, you know, Wave 4 of the Booster Course Passes came out, and we're gonna check it out and see what's going on, right? And also, with the DLC, they started introducing new characters. So we have Birdo, who's the new character that's introduced in Wave 4. We have 5 other slots that have not been assigned. So this is getting me thinking that for the last 2 waves, we're going to get more characters. So, like, in Wave 2, we're going to get, in Wave 5, we're going to get 2 characters, and in Wave 6, we're going to get 3 characters, which will be very interesting. But we have a video to get on, so let's not get too caught up in it. So I want to play Yoshi because that's to do with one of the new tracks. We got the ink striker. That's kind of cool. I think I might just stick with the I'll go with the pipe frame, leaf tires, and the waddle wing. So the new cups we have in this update are the Fruit Cup and Boomerang Cup. So starting off with the Fruit Cup, we have Amsterdam Drift from Mario Kart Tour, Riverside Park from Mario Kart Super Circuit, DK Snowboard Cross from Mario Kart Wii, one of my favorite tracks of all time, and a new course, Yoshi's Island. So, let's get right into it, shall we? And I almost kind of, sort of trying a slightly different setup. I don't know if you guys could tell. The audio may or may not be slightly different. Because I've hooked up my headphones to, because so I kind of feel like I've noticed on the rare occasions I check my videos, I feel like you can hear me, but you can't really hear the game. So I kind of want to try and go back to this old setup to see if that does anything. And here we are in Amsterdam. I don't really know what to expect here, but we'll see. Subway trains, some windmills. A mushroom on me. Yeah, it's changing. We're going right forward. Into the water we go. Oh, over the canopy. The boat. Or not called canopy. I don't know what it's actually called. I don't know boats. Oh, I hit my own green shell, and I got struck by lightning. Nearly looping Cat Peach in last place. The item stored at the right at the never mind. You're okay. And now we're going right. We're going backwards, okay? Sorry, excuse me, coming through. This little area here. Blue shell coming my way. Oh wait, no, I'm so the wrong way. Like suck too. I really should have maybe braked before. I didn't know. I didn't see it until it was too late. But there we go. That was that was Amsterdam Drift. And now we're heading on to Riverside Park. But from what I've heard, when they brought this course into a Mario Kart Tour, it has like a complete revamp. Of course, this is a track from the GBA that's being thrown into the Switch and mobile devices, but you know. Birds. I wasn't sure what that was for a second, but it's just birds. Tuies everywhere. More bananas. Into the cave we go. Look at the banana peel. Jump through the waterfall. So how have you guys been doing? And just out of curiosity. And I think I'm doing alright. Oh, I think. I say that because, well, I've kind of been having this sort of a weird thing happening lately. And I feel like lately, like for the past couple of days, I feel like whenever I'm like looking at screens or something like that, I feel like my eyes have been feeling like a little sore as of like, feeling sore as of like late. In the past few couple days. I don't know if that's because I've been looking at too many screens, or if I'm, not like getting like proper sleep. I say that because I'm still like getting my normal like 8 to 9 hours of sleep, but just I don't know. It's just something's up. I feel like maybe it might be the screens thing. I don't know. I might have to try to give it some proper. I might have to try to see if I can sort it out. Something. And I get swept by thunder, or lightning, even whatever. Yeah. But anyways, enough about my personal problems. There we go. We did Riverside Park. Actually, it wasn't too bad. So, yeah. And now we're moving on to my boy, the one and only DK Snowboard Cross, or DK Summit for those who are those outside of Europe. Banana Boy. Alright, here we go. I remember playing this track all the time on Mario Kart Wii. It's one of my favorites. I'm telling you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Line out the cannon like usual. Oh, the remix is good! Not the fact I got hit by Red Shell. I missed the coins. I have a horn on me. If blue shell comes at me, they won't get me. I gotta get that sloped one left. I always remember going up the slope. 1, 2, 3, 4. The song and the song's such a banger. The track is so fun. What's not to love? Except the fact you just have to wall off track, but that's only like one part of the track. No point crying over spilled milk. Am I right? Ow. I saw a bullet bill flying over earlier. Alright, here here we go. We're gonna hit the half pipe. Hit the half pipe. Yeah, boy. Oh, nearly hit the Shy Guy there. Luckily I didn't. I just noticed a sign that there's a DK cannon. And I did a trick from cannon. Oh. Da, 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 I'm loving this. I'm very happy right now. I'm gonna play one of my favorite courses of all time. But we've also got a new course. Coming straight after this, so we gotta see what that's all about. There we go. I don't know about you guys, but that felt really good. Oh, real good. I really like DK Snowboard Cross. I don't know what else to say. But anyways, we are now moving on to the final course of the Fruit Cup. It's Yoshi's Island. I can already see a stilt guy. I think that's whatever the bottom heavy ducks things are. A lot of chain chomps. Or they're just called chomps because they're not really chains. That's Poochie. The music's a banger. Sidesteppers here. Hello. You. Oh! I just noticed the coins! They make me They make different noises, and the coins are also like they got Yoshi's face on it. And there's the seagulls here, but like the ones from Yoshi's Island, obviously. It's like a little Jack and the Beanstalk castle. Oh my god! And there's the big water dude. Hello. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure if you hit those question mark clouds, I'm pretty sure the new platforms like show up. Pretty sure. I remember seeing that in a trailer. Oh, there's a little flower ring there. You can probably like go through when you get those platforms. I need to try get those. I need to try hit that. Not at the ducks. Okay, you can do that at the piranha plant, but not the ducks. Anything but those. I don't really know their names. I don't really know that much about Yoshi's Island. The only Yoshi's Island game I've played was I've only played like half of Woolly World and the demo for Yoshi's Crafted World. But other than that, that's about the extent to my knowledge of the Yoshi's Island franchise, or at least personally. I have seen videos of gameplay on all the other Yoshi's Island games. No, it just went under it. Dang it! I should have just stayed the way I was. No, if I don't get it this race, you guys could just look it up on YouTube or something. Yeah, when in doubt, YouTube it up. Something like that. I don't know. I haven't even tried like going up one of those waterfalls. Pretty very cool, but I haven't tried. Oh, sorry. I'm loving the arrangement for this song. Very nice. I'm just getting so many coins this race. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Dang it! Oh well. Well, I guess I'll have to try and maybe get it off screen, or maybe, you guys look it up or something. And I get struck by lightning blast. Oh! The music when you finish the track, that's the music that plays whenever you like finish a stage in the original Yoshi's Island, I think. Uh, man, was not expecting that, but dang. Good, way to go, Nintendo, way to go. And there we go. We have achieved the Fruit Cup. And I've also got ourselves a new vehicle customization. That's cool. Alright, so for the next course, we're gonna give Birdo a try, and Birdo also has a bunch of other color variations. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna go with white Birdo for this. See what that's like. Yeah, GLA wheels. Cool, I'm not gonna use those. You also maybe check the stats in some of these cars. Maybe that might also slightly help. Well, actually, I might just use the GLA. The stats seem decent on this thing. Anyway, so let's go to the Boomerang Cup. This consists of Bangkok Rush from Mario Kart Tour, Mario Circuit from Mario Kart DS, Waluigi Stadium from Mario Kart Double Dash, and Singapore Speedway from Mario Kart Tour. We have 2 tour tracks in this cup. We haven't had any. I don't believe we've had anything like that in any of the. We have that in previous cups, and again, we don't know what's happening with these other cups. I guess we'll just have to wait until like late summer and winter. So, anyways, enough sidetracking. Boomerang Cup, let's go. But yeah, I am also curious as to like what other characters they're gonna add with the DLC. Like, I know people are probably gonna ask for characters like Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, and the likes. Maybe even Kamek, because I mean Kamek was originally supposed to be in Mario Kart 64 until he got replaced with Donkey Kong. So who knows? Anyways, let's go. Water egg. More here on the boats. Kind of cool. Not so cool as if I actually know how to drive. Let's go up high. And stop for a sec. Turn right. Going right. That's like someplace completely different. And my shell got stolen by Boot. And I go off track for like a second. Okay, who let the sidesteppers on the road? That is a safety hazard right there. If I've ever seen one. Oh, we're going backwards. Okay, I didn't even realize. All right. Oh god. We're off track. Go this way. I must have hit someone with the, yeah, this vehicle doesn't exactly have the best turning. Oh, there's bouncy. feel like I maybe should have picked a vehicle with better handling, but whatever. Game really just right before I reached the finish line. Well, at least hundreds of people didn't overtake me at the last second, but oh well. Alright. Now let us move on to the next race. And that is Mario Circuit from Mario DS. We got Venus Fire Traps. I do kind of vaguely remember this course from Mario Kart DS, because that was one of the first they played. But I might need to refresh my memory because I don't remember absolutely everything. And again, this track might have been changed completely, but I do recognize the music. It's like do 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 do. Loving these arrangements. You're gonna have to listen to these. You're gonna have to listen to these on like YouTube or something. There's Wiggler sleeping there. There it is. Peach's Castle in Mario Circuit. Why not? And there's the blue shell coming at me. Yeet! I was hoping to try snipe the Goomba with the with the green shell, but I missed slightly. And struck by lightning. Hi, Wiggler. Not sure. And of course, as soon as I get it, I get struck by lightning. Oh, the Wiggler's up and he's walking about. Okay. It must have happened when I triggered the final lap. And another blue shell coming my way. I just can't catch a break with these things. They're always after me. Or I guess I'm always in first place, but you know, minor details. But, there we go. First place once again. And that was fun. That was a fun track. I enjoyed Mario Circuit on the DS. Next up is Waluigi Stadium from the GameCube. I remember I played this track on the Wii. It's quick to the market Wii. That's cool. Yeah. Let's go. And miss all the item boxes. Bar bars, piranha plants. Pretty sure in the old other games that those piranha plants used to be actual piranha plants. That's not. Either that or they were like animated or via cardboard or something. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a little while since I played Waluigi Stadium. of people on my tail. Got some banana. Just missed the missed that banana, one banana. And I rub that ink off because I boosted. Alright. I want to try I'm gonna go up here. Or not. The game just decides to screw you. You don't get to have fun. Fine, you know what? Fine. I'll do it this. Fine, I'll do it in this. A little anti-gravity area. Be a nice little shortcut. And we're flying! Very nice. Alright, let's see if I can actually get into the area like up here. And of course the blue shell's here. It wouldn't be a Mario Kart race if there wasn't a blue shell. Unless it was a Mario Kart game that didn't have the blue shell. In which case, probably most of the early game. There we go. No booster. No boost thing. No, hopefully. Very nice. And just like that, Waluigi Stadium has been completed. Alright, now all that's left is to do Singapore Speedway, which is the last track. So, yeah. You know, when I'm looking at this track, all I can think of is a Circuit Royale from Overwatch 2. You know, Circuit Royale does take place in Singapore, right? I don't know what the Singapore flag looks like. So I don't know. I could be talking out of my butt, maybe being slightly racist. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for any Singapore fans who are watching this. Grab a cannon. Fire! This is kind of a groove. Go in the pool. Do missing floaties. Those rings. Football stadium down there. And I actually do kind of have some predictions or things, courses I would like to see in the next couple wave or two. I want to see Los Angeles Loop and Vancouver Velocity, mostly because those courses you can like glide over. Mostly because those courses have they have a baseball stadium you can fly over and an ice hockey rink you can drive through, respectively. So I thought that might be nice. We're also going a slightly different way. I should probably pay more attention, not just chat with you guys, even though I do like chatting with you guys when I have something I need to say. You know, have a horn. Going through the fountains. There you go. Oh wait, I needed to go straight. I don't know the layouts of these tracks, guys. Don't judge me. Oh wait, this is a one length track. Like a Rainbow Road. 3DS Rainbow Road. Alright, I couldn't exactly think straight because I was just looking at those tiles that we were driving on. It's like kind of reminded me of the conveyor belts from Toad's Factory. Speaking of, let's bring back Toad's Factory. It hasn't been in a Mario Kart game since Wii. It's the first and only time it's been in a game, I believe. We need Toad's Factory in we need Toad's Factory in this game. Write that down. Write that Nintendo. If you're watching this, write that down. Write that down. Alright. Once we get around here, the finish line will be real close. Ugh. I'm sorry. I feel like my eye problem is probably maybe could be due to sleep, because I feel sometimes I find myself like waking up like once or twice in the middle of the night because I feel like I need to like do something in the bathroom. And we went through that. We were going through that last part backwards. I'm really not paying attention. Oh well. Yeah. Overall, Singapore Speedway was it was a pretty good course. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. So yeah, I enjoyed both the Fruit Cup and the Boomerang Cup. That was quite nice. But I do also find it weird that we didn't have like the Sydney track in the Boomerang Cup, because Australian and whatnot. I don't know. Win some, you lose some. Anyways, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be that for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss an upload made by me. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.